Oh, fucking foot ache, mate. Second, just need to nip to the loo. So I'll put my foot strap on. Oh, yeah. Put my footy strap on. 1 second. Go on, nip to the loo. Just nip into the loo. 1 second, matey. Oh. Yeah, no one really joins in the morning, do they? Oh. Is that in? Yeah. Right, I'm just nipping to the loo. 1 second. How did that get lumpy like that? No good for a fucking foot ache. That's no good for a fucking foot ache, mate. You get it right. Fucking that. Nothing worse than a foot ache. I don't think there's anything worse than a foot ache. I can't think of anything. Generally can't think of anything worse than a foot ache. Oh. 1 second. Oh. I'll have a coffee today, I think. Oh. Good coffee, eh? Had this fucking escort fucking messing me saying, "Oh, I'm around the area. You should come." Nah, mate. Rather not give you my money. I'd rather not give you my money, my spondoolies. No, thank you. That's a madness. Fucking hell, you moan about fucking men fucking ghosting you. You fucking blocked me on fucking Reddit. Fuck, man. You know? Doesn't even make sense, does it? Yeah, bro. Got some thingy for later as well. Another one, bro, but yeah. That was like a fucking dog or something. We're talking to a dog. Jesus. Jesus Christ, man. It's a nice life, you know, just chilling under an electric blanket, having some food cooked for you. That's all you need, man. That's all you need, buddy. That's all you fucking need, man. Yeah. Do Yeah. 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 But yeah, I'm gonna be out for like 6 weeks, I think. Fuck that. Fuck that, bro. I might play The Simpsons here and run later. Got it downloaded. Yeah. It's too negative. Yeah, bro. That's it. Days, I think. Yeah. So if you see me live on Saturday, don't ask me if I've gone out, because I haven't. My money started building up now again as well. I'll be back to how I was last summer. Yep. Back to how I was last summer. I was actually reminiscing about that just a moment ago. With them sticky 50s stuck together, brand new notes. That's basically the level I'm getting at again. Because I've not been out for 2 weeks, you see. But what happens is you get so used to it. So used to not the bullshit. Oh, I can't be bothered. And then one day you go out and it all starts again. That's what happens, you see. You know, watch the money grow, eh? And I've got that holiday as well, so. Are there any horror films in the cinema? Let me have a look. Oh, I used to love going to watch what's it? Let me have a little look. Oh, Stitches Out. Yeah, yeah, I just saw that. I can't believe how many of these women. The fuck? Look at that. Yeah, I was saying I can't believe how many of these women reply to negativity. Jesus Christ. At least they show what they're about it. Fucking hell, right. But I'm only into horrors. I'm only into horrors, bro. But there's a horror there. 1 second. One sec. Yeah, defo, bro. 100%. My money's building up again now as well because I've not been out for a couple of weeks. I'm getting back to how I was last summer. That's how it starts, bro. You get used to a nice, easy money life, and then you go out and drink again, and you have anything to do with women again, and look, you're back to square one. It's like walking with a footache, eh? Well, I'll have to look on these. Yeah, I do want to. I don't know. I just like the horror films, bro. I like the goosebumps, the adrenaline rush. That's why I only watch horrors. There's one there that looks okay. I'll have to look more into it when I'm off this live stream. When I'm off this live stream. Yeah, I think. But yeah, Hope you watch my videos, Shifty. I think they're pretty good, eh? Yeah. Oh, come on, man. It needs to fucking defrost. Yeah. I know what they're like. I know what these women are like. But I think what was pissing me off is how they were messaging me back. Like, yeah, obviously I messaged them negativity, and obviously they love negativity, but I didn't think as many would have replied in that way. I thought they would have just replied, but they replied back deviously and try to be funny, and it was just pissing me off. That's what it was. Because obviously we know what they're about. Anyways, they've been doing that for fucking donkey's years, replying to negative messages and ignoring nice ones. But it's how many and what they were replying with. Good. You should just not deal with them. There's one right now. I'm in your area. It's an escort, bro. Even if she offered it for free, um, I still probably wouldn't even meet her. I'm anti-women. I think they've turned me asexual, bruv. Mothers, I think they've actually like turned me asexual. Seriously. And it's not like they messaged back. Just they were messaged back like trying to take the piss, and it was winding me up. Like they got nothing to say when someone's positive, right? But then when you're negative, they're fast enough to come with a message. This is exactly what I'm talking about, bro. It just pisses me off. So yeah, it's annoying, bro. It's how it was what they were replying with about send news, like they were trying to take the piss. But yeah, I'm basically asexual now, pretty much. Yeah, I could go up the road and bang a bitch right now if I wanted to. Can't be bothered. Even if she offered it for free, can't be bothered. I'd rather wait here and have my fucking food cooked for me and play some Simpsons later. Oh, I don't give a shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. You still want me to go Blackpool, Greavesy? What day is it today? Could go Saturday, but just go overnight, sort of thing. I could go. Could go. Would there be any point though? What if the weather shit? The weather might be shit. That's another thing. It's risky. The weather could be shit. Yeah. The weather could be very shit. You go all that way, it's still gonna say you got boyfriends. Yeah. Um. So when are you watching this Stitch film, Groovesy? You watching it soon, yeah? Oh, I love horror films. Fucking hell. Nah, curry, man. Curry. I'm having a curry cooked for me. Well, I'll have to fucking watch. I'll have to watch the trailers when I'm off the live stream. Yeah, go to Blackpool for Greavesy, eh? Go to Blackpool for good old Greavesy. Imagine that, eh? Greavesy would love the content. Fucking cold weather, eh? You're also invited to the barbecue on Thursday, Greavesy. It's an open invitation. You say you don't want to go, but mate, when you see the meat on the barbecue, you're gonna want to go, man. You're gonna want to fucking go. Doesn't matter who's cooking for me, bro. People are cooking for me, though. That's it. I was just reminiscing, Cactus, how last year I had all them £50 notes stuck together going into a shopping mall. But I still have money now. Well, I still have loads of money now. So, but it's still like I don't know why I was thinking of it. It's not so much missing the days because I've still got money. I can still do what I want. But I don't know. It was just Those were the days, man. You know, walking into the casino, hitting that 11. I will never forget, man, that Wednesday. I will never forget that Wednesday, bro. I'll remember it for the fucking rest of my life. So just hitting that 11 with the multiplier, fuck it. I didn't even plan. I didn't even want to go out Wednesday. My army mate was like, "We should go for a drink." I was like, "I can't be bothered." And at the end of the day, we was chatting up these Canadians. I think we got two numbers. We was on our way back. I was like, "Do you want to come casino? Come casino with me?" He said, "Nah, man, I'm just gonna go home." I said, "Suit yourself." Went in with 150. Fucking walked out with fucking £4,000 in cash. So I was the ones to get the first fucking 50s. You know, I've still got a lot of money. I've still got a lot of money. I've still got a lot of money. I can still do what I want, but not as much as that. Maybe like 80% there. So I've still got money, but it's like I don't know. It was I don't know. It was no. I missed them times because I was constantly winning, going out winning, constantly winning. I still have money, but it's I don't know. I think it was the lifestyle as well. Going out, it was going out winning, spending, going out the next week, winning it back, winning. Like that's I missed that lifestyle. You know, it was a good lifestyle, man. You know, I'm surprised I never done my bollocks, and to be honest. I have nothing. What do you mean I've got nothing? I'm showing money all the time. What do you mean I have nothing? What do you mean I have nothing? I showed money the other day. And as usual, you show me nothing. I have nothing. What could you possibly know what I have? What could you possibly know what I have? No, I'll never gamble again, I don't think. No, I'll never gamble again. No. Yeah, I'm surprised I never done my bollocks in. Surprised I never ever done my bollocks in that period, to be honest. Even when I won 2 grand, I still had money left. So, yeah, no, I'm not gambling, bro. I won't gamble. I don't think I'll ever gamble again, to be honest. If I was to gamble, it'd have to be online roulette, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I ain't gambled for fucking ages now. I'm not doing it, bro. The amount of time and money you waste. Fuck that, bro. You're already never getting that back. So, yeah, I'm not doing it. I ain't doing it. But yeah, last summer was the best, man. Gamble, going out every Thursday, winning, cleaning them up. I've still got it to do, but it's not going to be as rapid as that. You know, I still got a good life. Still get money. Still make money. Still don't have to work. Have a gaff. Have new shit. Like, still good. But, you know, yeah. It's making it sound like I have no money when I do. I don't know, bro. It was just fun because it was all new to me, you know? So, yeah, I had like 5.7 grand in cash. I was like, what the fuck? I need to spend some money, bruv. Oh, all this fucking money. I need to spend some money. And I took out £1,700 with me. I just went to the shopping mall. And I think I spent about £1,200. Yeah. Fucking hell. That is a madness. But there's been times where I've gone to the casino, I lost like 600 quid. Fucking hell, bro. Yeah, it was a good life, bro. It was a good life. But the reason I don't do it now is because I'm leaving the country, you see, so I can't let anything jeopardize that. I could still do this shit every week and still have that life, but I don't want to go out in this country anymore. I could still live the high life. I just don't want to go out in this country anymore, bro. You know? I could still do it. I could literally still do it, but I just don't want to fucking just go out and waste money in this country no more. Mate, I paid £250 for a blowjob just because money didn't matter. Money didn't matter, bro, so I just spent it. Nah, I don't do that shit. Just because money didn't matter, bro, innit? I didn't give a fuck, innit? So, yeah. But I don't know. I used to clean up them casinos. That's the only thing I miss. I think it's the actual winning of the money is what I miss. It's not the money because I still have money. So it's not that. It's the actual like you actually going in there, bro. I remember this one time I'd actually taken money from them. It was just I don't. That's what you miss. That's what you miss. That's what it is. I remember this time I was on this date with this person, right? And I think I was £500 in, £400 in. It was this date I went on, yeah, and I couldn't let it lie, bruv. Like I went back. I remember I went back when I dropped her off at the station, and this is how I know dating's a waste of time in this country because I've been there, done it, worn a t-shirt, and it doesn't pay off. And I tried to get in the front door, and he's a cunt. He knew me. He knew I wasn't supposed to be there because I was self-excluded when I was 19. So I went in, and then no, I was 500 in the end. I think I was like, I don't know how much more I put in. But anyways, to cut long story short, I went through the other entrance, right? I went through the other entrance, and I think I might have put like 250, which I don't know how much I put, but I was £500 in total, mate. I took out £1,600, mate. To the dot, mate. They could have gave you more without asking for ID. You should have saw the look on his face because they can't take the money from you if you're in and you won. Like he's a cunt, he is. Like he used to hate me, man. I used to go there and clean up their mum's wages, bro. Like, what the fuck? And I actually spoke to him a couple of months ago, as like, let bygones be gut bygones, we shook hands, but he hated me, bro. He hated me. You could just tell that he hated me. He knew that I won more often than not, and he didn't like it. So, which, you're taking up. I used to win so much money in that Empire Casino. The bouncer came out the toilet and kicked you. Yeah, do you remember? Yeah, because he banned me for 3 months. Yeah, he banned me for 3 months. I remember this, yeah. I didn't even do anything. It was the person I was with. He banned me for 3 months, yeah. The manager banned me for 3 months. I still can't believe I can never go that O'Neill's again. I do kind of miss it, to be honest. But, yeah, and I was there at 5. I was like, okay, I'm not going to get caught. I'm not going to get caught. I literally walked out the toilet as he was walking in, and the cunt caught me, bro. I was fucking human, bro. But I'll never be able to go there again because the staff never changed, the manager never changed, and about. I mean, technically, I could go back there, but I would just have to camp in the toilets. I would have to actually camp in the toilets for about 4 hours. But yeah, that is a place I do miss going because I did used to like it there, but I found other places. So yeah, but yeah, that's what it was. It was the actual uh momentum of the lifestyle and actually winning the money. It was actually the winning, not the money, the winning the money. Because I have money, so it's not like you don't have money. It's not like you can't go out and do it all again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was fun times. Grand extra every week it would be. Just you just win. You would always win in them casinos 9 times out of 10. Could never go back in them again. Fuck it, hell, don't depress me, bro. They were good times. Yeah. Whilst Felly can't even afford a pair of trainers. Felly can't even afford a fucking pair of trainers. So, and that's the thing. Like, if you was gonna meet somebody, you would have met someone by now. Like you said, I was living the high life. Women have proven to be all the same time and time and time and time and time and time again. Sometimes we go out 2 days a week, 3 days a week. You know, we used to go out a lot, mate, a lot. So. But yeah, I've got money. I still have money, but it's more of a case of it was good winning the money. That's what it was. But I just don't see the point in gambling now because you always lose in the end. So that's why I don't do it now because you always lose in the end, waste of time, and you just feel guilty. That's why I stopped it. That's why I stopped doing it. I mean, if I could still get into the casinos, I probably would do 150 at the end of the night. No, I can still go in pubs. There's loads of pubs I can go into. There's loads of clubs I can go into. It's only one pub I can't get into. Nah, there's loads of clubs. There's loads of pubs in London that I go to. I can get into 99% of them. You know? But, yeah. That's it. No, I can still go out, bro. Just can't get into O'Neill's. But yeah, I probably would gamble with like 150 or £200 if I could still go into casinos, but it would be at the end of the night. But it's just no point because you just never win in the end. You're never stable and you always lose in the end, so there's no point even gambling. Like that's why there's no point. You know, I could do it online. I could do it right now. You know what I'm saying, but it just doesn't make no sense. And it's all in euros now, so it's all in fucking euros. And it's kind of scary, like if you look back in like 10 years thinking, oh, I wasted a lot of life gambling. Oh, I wasted a lot of money gambling. And you never get the time back. That and the mood swings as well. So it's just no point doing it. So yeah. So yeah, be out again in 6 weeks, just before I go, maybe. Yeah, yeah. Oh, but yeah. How would have my life planned out? Fucking hell. I probably would have just travelled the world, to be honest. Well, no, because I still live the life whilst being on here. No, actually, I kind of thank this community, to be honest. No, I tell you what positive come out of this community is the amount of travelling I've done around the country. Like, even people my age haven't even done that. Because obviously, when Bob would piss me off, and so if it wasn't for people pissing me off, or stuff like feeling I'd have to prove something, I probably wouldn't have done as much travelling as I did. So that's the only positive is I visited like lots of places. But to be honest with you, it probably wouldn't even be that different because I just live my life on here anyways. I live my life on here doing what I do anyways, just documenting it. So yeah, if I didn't find this community, I'd be with Izzy. So actually, saying that, if I didn't find this community, I'd be with Izzy. Actually, that is a certain. I can actually say that because then Pat Mustard and all of that would have been sending her this shit. So I could tell you for nothing that if I went on YouTube, I would have been with Izzy, or at least shagging her all the time. So that's one thing I could definitely say. And I wouldn't have done as much traveling. So, but I would have rather done the traveling rather than keep fucking shagging her. So yeah, maybe, yeah, maybe. The worst thing I ever done was gambled and come with this community. That's the worst thing I ever done. I can't stand gambling, bro. Like, yeah, there were some good times, and you should see it as the good times should just be left in the past because the problems that it causes, the mood swings, the unstability, it's just not worth it. It's really, really just not even worth it. It's not even worth doing. And what would make me feel guilty is like you'd lose 150 and £200, and some people in your family don't really have a lot of money. It's the guilt. Like it's the guilt. Like that would fuck with me as well with the mood swings. So that's why I just stopped doing it. You know, it's the guilt and the mood swings, and it's just a waste of life. So yeah, you always lose in the end as well. But yeah, because I always said that. Oh, what would happen if I met somebody and I wasn't on YouTube? Well, I met that Morgyn and I wasn't on YouTube, and she fucked me over. So you know what I'm saying. So a lot of them would have just fucked you over regardless. Whether you was on YouTube or you wasn't on YouTube. So yeah. Yeah. Them casino times sure were fun. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's what I do on my other channel. I do that on my other channel. I've got some good content on my other channel, you know. I used to travel to another city every week. Newcastle, Birmingham, Nottingham. I used to just go to different cities every week. Bored, had money. What can you sit around all day? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, yeah. That's what happened, bro. It's good, though, isn't it? But yeah, I do have money. I still have money. Not starving, but yeah, I miss winning in the casino, bro. I do miss winning in the casino, fingering people. I think that was my best year. But no, the year I met Morgyn was a good year as well because I done a lot of fingering. But I don't think I won as much money. But obviously I had money. So, but I don't think I was winning a lot of money back then, was I? No, I think the best year was last year. That was the killer year. That was an absolute banger, I think. But the year before that was still good because I had a lot of dates the year before that as well. But I don't think I was winning as much money. I think I was winning money, but not as much money. So you literally could not go to central London without going into a casino, bro. It'd be very hard. Very fucking hard. Do you reckon if I went back in like 3 years, they'd remember me, Cactus? No, I could never go in again because even if I went in again, they would find out. I mean, I could go to a casino, but it'd have to be Nottingham or Blackpool. So I could technically go, but it'd be risky, and I'd have to go like Nottingham or Blackpool. And yeah, it'd be proper dodgy. And it'd be on the edge all the time in case I want money. So you could do it if you went to a private one, but it's just not worth it. Oh, I remember before. This was last year. I tell you what, no. I actually got a last laugh. No, well, I didn't really get the last one, actually. I think we ended up even in the end. I remember the last casino I went to, yeah, before they stopped letting me in. I think I was about four. I think I was about 360 or 460, and I was down to my last 60 quid. I got it to £1,100. Not even joking, bro. I got it to 1,100 quid. Not even joking, brother. And then they stopped letting me in because then they realized I was bad. But yeah, yeah. I remember when I met that 19-year-old the first time. I spent about 700 quid. 700 fucking quid. Yeah. Do you know what somebody said to me on YouTube before, Cactus? They said, you're better looking than these people. You've got a better life than them and you've got more money than them, and it kills them. I think they were right, innit? I think that's why a lot of people go for me, innit? And they said, just leave YouTube and live your life. Shout out Ronald Pump. There we go. I think it's true, bro, innit? Because some people in here only have like 300 quid, innit? Get like £300 a month. Yeah, £300 a month, maybe. I remember that day I was supposed to go to America last year. Do you remember the June? That's the when I won the 4 grand, and it was like telling me like you either go there or you don't go there. Because obviously I was going to go on the Thursday. I won the money on the Wednesday, I think it was the same day actually, because it was early hours, and it couldn't work both ways last year. It's like you either go or you don't go, but you got all the money back. So I think it was basically telling me, don't do it. Even though I tried getting the money back, and everything, but I tried rescheduling it because obviously if I went there, then I weren't going to come back. Like I was going to stand my fucking ground. So at the end of the day, it's like a part of it was saying, go, you've got more money to go with. But then the other part of it was saying, okay, just reschedule it, forget about the whole thing. And here you go, you've won £4,000. So it's like it was working both ways. But I just thought, brother, I'm not gonna come back. If I go in them times, the whole life wasted then, brother, isn't it really? Your life would be wasted. Yeah, I know, bro, I know. So that's where I was at basically, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't really know what to do. So yeah. You could have just went there and not called them out, but I think it would have still been dodgy going there around them times, to be honest with you. But yeah. And the fucking America's not a fucking it's not a fucking cheap thing, mate. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a cheap thing. I still have money, but I just missed my life last year, bro. I just miss it completely. Completely miss it. It was just so good, you know. But when I noticed, Cactus, that when the Wonga dried out, the women dried out. Do you understand, Cactus? When the money dried out, the women dried out. So yeah, bro. Obviously, we're still making money from the house. So yeah, yeah, I will, bro. I will. But it's a good life. Like, no, you had a good life last year. You know, you don't need to do it again in this country. This country is a waste of time, waste of money. Women give you negative experiences. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Fucking hell, bro. Oh, I wish I had that life again. It was fun. Approaching 3 times a week, eh? Yeah. Anyone would think I've got no fucking money by the way I'm talking. Offering money don't work. No, I went out with like 300 quid offering them money and they weren't having none of it. I literally did it, bro, a couple of months ago. I went on the street, even sober. Like, I don't know where I found the courage to do it, but I was offering them money. They weren't having none of it, mate. Literally, I thought that would have worked because a lot of people don't have money. I generally thought that would have worked. So I tried it for one day. It doesn't work. Offering money doesn't work. Trust me, I've tried it. I've literally tried it. But I tell you what, it probably would work eventually if you kept doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it, but it doesn't work, bro. Doesn't work. I generally thought it would work. Do you know that one in Liverpool Street when she said she had a boyfriend? Yeah, it's boyfriend. I'm so glad I don't have to hear that again for a very long time. And they don't have boyfriends because 80% of men are struggling and single. So do the maths. And like I was saying, what? Their boyfriends are letting them in a nightclub 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, fucking dancing and sliding it around whilst what? What are their boyfriends doing exactly? At home watching TV, eating popcorn. I don't think so. So it just doesn't add up. And I thought I'd mention it in the video because I'm sick of people saying, "Oh, how do you know they've got boyfriends? How do you know they don't have boyfriends?" Bro, like, use your initiative. They talk shit. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, they don't even want Wonga. Yeah, they want drug dealers. They want drug dealers that beat them by the looks of it. So yeah, fuck them anyways. Yeah, bro. Oh. All right, XXXIIIXXX, boss. You all right, boss? I remember you and Fraser was best mates. Yeah, I'd go to Birmingham and help fucking Monty with that Mike and Timmy, but Monty's a snake and there's grasses on this community, so Monty's a snake and Natalie's a snake, so they can fuck themselves. They're pretty much all snakes on here, to be honest, except for one Worthy Clark. I like on Worthy Clark. I feel like he's down to earth. He stays out the drama, and I've met him as well. Like he's actually all right. He's, I don't know a bad word to say about him, but the rest of them, like, they're all snakes. But that's the thing with this community is that they are snakes. Like I've called that Ricky Millington account snake me. Like he'd be coming on here kissing my fucking ass, and then I'd go on like a fucking Red Star video or I don't know a Trumano video, and I'll see this guy talking shit about me. Yeah, I'm on a detox, Triple H. I'm not drinking for like 5 or 6 weeks. I said I'm done, bro. The barbecue on Thursday, so. But yeah, that Ricky Millington, like he's another snake. And I just said to him, if you got something to say it to my face. Simple. That's it. And yeah. Uh, you still gambling, Triple H? You still gambling, lad? Do I reckon anyone would turn up to the barbecue? Nope. I'm not even joking. I'm actually having one Thursday, so we'll see who actually turns up in it. Nah, no one's gonna turn up. Yeah, I've quit the gambling, me. Well, anyone, it's an open invitation. It's an open invitation. The only person that's not allowed to come is a woman and Timmy, because Timmy's a troublemaker. Yeah, so Timmy's not allowed. Everyone else is allowed. Bring your friends. Do, 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 do. You can come if you want, Triple. Have you been losing a lot recently, Triple H? Yeah, I've had no urges or nothing, me. Yeah, I think I wasn't addicted. I think I just used to do it, but I'm not addicted. Obviously, you're not addicted if you was just able to stop like that. You know what I'm saying? Think, one sec. There you go, boss. Okay with you, boss. Yeah. Hello?
Yes, lad.
What you doing?
Chilling, mate. Chilling, bro.
You still gambling, yeah?
What's happening?
You still gambling?
Nah. When the last gamble, a few weeks ago now.
Did you lose?
Yeah.
Well,
I
how
was
much?
with that. About fucking 80, I think.
You did. Do you remember that time you said you lost $1,000?
I did, didn't I?
Well, that's the most you've lost.
Yeah.
Well, it was
Hello.
in the bookies. It was in the bookies, didn't it?
Hello. Go on.
Hello.
Yeah.
Innit?
So
Mother.
that's the bookies. That's in the bookies, yeah.
No, I haven't been in for a while, lad.
Where, where,
I
where
bet
in the
online,
northeast?
mate.
Where, where in the northeast do you live now?
I live in Durham.
Still, yeah.
Aye.
I'm off Thailand in a few weeks. Do you want to come?
No, I've
I'm
got
gonna
a
have to
girl,
be in.
haven't
Yeah, but you can still go.
I?
So yeah. Huh?
Say hello, Hannah.
Hello.
Hi, you alright?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, just chilling.
Mother.
Oh, I remember when I went
Mother.
to Newcastle, Triple H, you all sounded like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I went to Newcastle, you all sounded like that. Do you remember the little voice, Triple H? You used to love it, innit?
Yeah. Have you been banging any bets, like?
Nah, I can't be arsed with him, bro.
Uh,
I've just been chilling, bro. I haven't really been out drinking for a couple of weeks, mate, to be honest. What was I saying? Fucking... do you remember Ant-Man?
I wasn't around when he was around, no, but I've seen some of his videos.
He went to Thailand 3 times in a year. It's good, isn't it?
He's wild, isn't he?
Oh, but when he was smashing the pub up, innit?
Yeah, you put that on, didn't you? Aye. Aye. Madness.
Yeah, bro. Fucking hell. You know how I work.
Sorry?
You know, you know how I work.
No, I've had a week off, mate. I'm back tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Nice, bro.
Can't be arsed, man. Shit working.
Yeah, man. I've not had to work for a few years.
I'm drinking Saturday, me, lad.
Yeah, I love Guinness, man. I love Guinness, me. Love it,
I
love
like
it.
in the store now.
It gets you fucked up, though.
Yeah, it does like it fucking.
I just stick to beer now because if I get on the spirits, bro, I'm like fucked for like 3 days, bro, like with anxiety and shit. That's why I just stick to the beer. I try to, anyways. It's you know what I mean?
She drinks gin.
Yeah.
Mother
What do
lad.
you go out drinking? Where you going? Newcastle.
No, strong Durham normally, but if I go, I've been Newcastle though, but
No, but have
well,
you
I've
been
been loads,
recently? Have you been Newcastle
middle.
recently though?
Not recently. No, I went to Durham about a couple of months ago. Like,
Yeah, Middlesbrough's shit, bro. Do you remember when I went and I done the videos? It's shit, isn't it?
hello.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get any
No,
family?
I went to Middlesbrough area. It's a shit, bro.
Yeah. It is
It's
a shite.
proper
It
bad.
is. It is. It is bad borough. Like, aye.
Every other house is boarded up, bro. And there's crackers on the street and shit. It's fucking
Yeah.
mad.
It is rough. Like, what?
Do you
What?
remember them street? Do you remember? Oh, do you remember Isabel Eldridge?
That was a lovely our life, lad.
No, but do you remember the account?
Yeah, be Harry that.
Yeah, he's a sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
They still going about your sheets and that, innit? Fuck me, man. The burger, yeah. Do you remember the burger, Triple H?
Sorry, lad. Yeah. Ah,
Do you remember the shit? Yeah, they used to pick on you over it, didn't they?
yeah. Because
Fucking idiots.
my girlfriend's asking why.
Why?
Why
What?
did they pick on me? Oh, because I turned the camera on. They had like an half-eaten burger on the floor.
They wouldn't shut up about it, innit?
They wouldn't let it go.
What's wrong with you, Shane?
Who used to do that? Was that Banger?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, yeah. They all used to do it though. To be fair, Trevor
They had
Dawson
like
used to do it
bits of
as
shit
well.
on my bed, like off the burger and that.
Oh, you know
Yeah,
that Trevor Dawson? You know that Trevor Dawson? He's an old man from Middlesbrough, innit?
I don't mind Trevor actually. He's all
Yeah, but
right.
he's an old man from Middlesbrough,
Yeah, I think he is right getting on, isn't he? Yeah.
innit?
Of course he knows him, doesn't he?
Yeah, yeah. All right,
That bike.
that Mike and Timmy's going after Monty, innit?
Ah, yeah, yeah. I think it's because I still think Mike's like snapped me, like maybe.
Yeah, obviously.
Fucking
Well,
mongo man.
obviously, bro. Well, obviously, because why would you randomly go for Monty now? All of a sudden, of course it's that. Obviously, it's that, bro. Fucking hell.
Some madness, lad.
Yeah, he loves him, bro. Fucking
Remember
hell.
that when you used to say that? We've tried about him,
What?
but he just won't get off that.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
who would
was
have got?
good
Yeah, it's
fun.
fucking yeah, Belly. He got nicked. Yeah, he got all these devices seized, and he still wouldn't get off YouTube.
That fella, he'll never ever get off that fella.
Like he bought a new device to come on, didn't it? Madness, bro, madness. You should have met me when I come to Newcastle, matey.
Next time you rock up, I will.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm ever gonna go again. Obviously, innit? It's far.
Right.
It's far, innit?
For you, it's like it's good track line.
You remember the first time I went there and I got nicked? Do you remember?
You live near West Ham Stadium, don't you? Like not far away from that.
Yeah, 10 minutes
Is
walking.
it?
10 minutes
Yeah.
walking, bro. Yeah, I was gonna show a tour of it the other day, bro. Yeah, yeah.
Do you know West Ham?
Mm.
This West Ham footy team. He lives like literally 10 minutes from there.
10 minute walk, bro. Yeah. Oh,
Mad lad.
do you like West Ham?
Not really, no.
No, they're quite shit, aren't they?
Yeah. What do you think of that Tim Eldridge then? That Mike's got him bad on the buzz, hasn't he?
They need to get off YouTube, innit?
They went to film Monty Man in the. What happened there? Like, what was all that over? I've
It's
been not much me.
it's over Natalie G, innit? I'm guessing, innit?
Yeah.
Is this just your channel?
Just does, but there's a few people watching in it.
It's weird that.
Yeah, there's
Not really.
people
He
will
just
come.
goes. What he does, he
People will
goes
come.
live on YouTube and then fucking. He's got a lot of haters, so they all just watch him and then look. I'll show you. Look, I'll show you. Yeah, I'll tell you when he's watching. How many he's watching? Oh, I can't remember. Just look
Six.
there, all the commenters.
Six.
Like, you've got
Six.
people like Cactus Jack and fucking Britbog Des the Bear guy. Whatever he is. The Mazza.
Yeah.
This is what these people do.
Do you still use PlayStation?
No. No.
I remember when I used to speak to you, yeah, you used to go out drinking every week and like approaching, innit? Like talking to
Yeah.
birds, you remember?
Yeah.
When you were single, like when you were single, do you
Yeah,
remember?
years ago, wasn't
Yeah, years ago, but obviously. You never used to get fuck all with it.
it? I never get you used to getting out now.
Yeah, we never. I don't. Yeah. What did they used to say? They had boyfriends.
I don't know. I was always out my head, me.
That's it. Are you still on it? Are you still on the sniff?
Now and again, like, yeah.
Huh?
Now and again.
Really? Fucking hell. But I've not done it since I met Fraser, you know. That was like 3 years ago.
Didn't you get on it with Mike and Tim
Yeah,
before?
but that was before. Yeah, that was before Fraser, innit?
They said you went paranoid in that.
Not at all, bro. I went paranoid. That doesn't even make sense. What the fuck?
Why did the
Nah,
dude just?
bro.
Why did the dude just make lies up?
They just make up stuff, bro. Timmy tried saying he chased me around the boring. He's an idiot, bro.
Fucking hell.
Chased me around the boring, bro. But do you remember Fraser?
Yeah.
Do you remember when down on the video we was laughing at that, innit?
Yeah, didn't he try to set you up or something?
Yeah,
What happened there,
and that
lad?
would have been a vicious attack. You know what that means?
Yeah, like a really nasty attack. Do you know what these people do on here?
But bro, you shouldn't laugh, yeah, because LT was gonna kill me on YouTube, innit?
Insane. I'm
Yeah,
telling
but
you,
you
too
think
many.
it's funny. You think it's
You
funny,
know what
innit?
these people do on here? I'm telling you what they
Repeat
do on here,
themselves every
right?
day.
He was speaking to a girl called Isabel. Isabel, what was her second name? Chambers or something, right? So these
Yeah.
people made accounts in their name and started messaging them. Like
Yeah,
made
bombing
fake
it.
accounts.
Yeah,
Made
bombing
fake yeah. Made fake accounts on YouTube of her, right? And like used to message him, is that
it.
weird or not? That's fucking mad, you know?
Like,
That
how do you know what fishes means though?
what's that?
How do you know what fishes means?
Which means like nasty.
Yeah, nasty attacking it. Yeah.
Aye.
Could you imagine
Mad.
that though, Triple H, like getting killed over YouTube, people coming to your funeral and it was over YouTube. Imagine that.
This is what these people do.
Yeah, but imagine that though.
No. Right, I'll jump back in, lad. I'll put my phone aside. I'll jump back in 20 minutes.
Yeah, man.
In a bit, bro.
Oh, so this needs a fucking defrost, bro. Fucking load of old bill. Do-do-do. Good old northeast accent. I've not heard a northeast accent for quite a while. You know, they all sound like that up there. You and your silly little voice. Triple H, why didn't you meet me when I came to Newcastle? I've been there 3 times, you know. Yeah. Vicious attack. I can't take this guy serious. Oh man. Do you know what his missus sounds like? She sounds like them women in Newcastle who I used to approach, man. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. How do we miss it a little bit, bro? I always used to do alright when I went up to Newcastle, you know. I'm trying to think if I got a boyfriend. I think I would have heard it at some point, but yeah, I cleaned up there, bro. That's the kind of place where you'd actually get a yeah, relationship, man. If you stay there, I think therefore they still done the games and shit, but I just noticed they were just less stuck up. And obviously one approached me. Fucking hell, I actually remember that. That's the time I was staying in fucking Middlesbrough. So yeah, they're just far less stuck up than they are here. Yeah, London's difficult, man. Yeah. Ugh. Fuck. Oh, I never had a 3-week relationship either. Longer than that. Yeah, man. Ugh. This Jamie Thompson has no life. Yeah. Then you gotta wife, but he's on YouTube stalking me every day. Something doesn't add up there. Something does not add up there. I think we can all agree. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, yeah. Right, I'll be back later, maybe.